Left jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports.
Yo, WCS back on the boulevard once again. You already know we in the building, man. First on deck. Shout out to the XO Factory on deck. OG WCS, I'm on deck, big bro. Let's get it. Smash the like button when y'all come through the door. You already know, man. Stick 'em, boys. Fishing and sports on deck. What it do, WCS? Salute. Chat fam, y'all sit on that like button when you walk into the Hot Grease Kitchen for show in the building. You already know what it is. They're Stickin' Boys. The OG retro boxing and documentaries, Blood on deck. What it do, Blood? How you feeling, brother? Everyone that's in the building, that presser was fire. It even started before the presser. What a day. I agree, man. It was hot grease. It was motherfucking Molotov cocktails. Shit was lit. I like it. It gave me a little bit of that Tony Harrison, Jamel Charlo vibe. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, this is real. This ain't no fake. This is authentic, sincere, genuine. This shit is all the way real. I like it. Shout out to Jamal Neasy on deck. Salute WCS. Salute chat. Y'all take your damn shoes off when walking in the door. You know if got holy socks. Come on now. For sure, dog. Hey, at this point in time, look, if I seen somebody with some holy socks, I would just, try to bless them in a different way. Say, hey, man, what's your Cash App? Let me send you, a couple of dollars, man, so you can just go to Walmart, Target, Kroger, and these grocery stores even sell socks now. Just go in there and get you a nice pair, man. Come back to the crib, so we can talk this boxing shit, dog. That's it. But you got to do something with those, man. I'm not gonna look at your toes, your calluses, and goddamn overgrown toenails. I'm not gonna be smelling your feet like that, shawty. For real. Shout out to Pop a Lot, Smoke James on deck. You already know. Salute to you. D Young on deck. Salute WCS in the building. So, man, if you don't know now, you know. Let's start off with the first topic. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the ladies some love. Man, the ladies don't get enough love, man. You know, especially on the YTC. But I got to get 34-year-old Amanda Serrano, 43 victories in, 2 defeats, 1 draw, 30 coming by way of knockout. Puerto Rican born. She's back on deck, y'all. Back on deck. She has the WBC, IBF, IBO, and WBO featherweight title. She's facing off against Mexico's 32-year-old WBA titleist, Erica Cruz Hernandez. 15 victories in the building, 1 defeat, 3 coming by way of knockout. Now, you know when it comes to women, especially when it comes to women, that's just like seeing Marie Dakari when she was 17-0 and she had no knockouts. You already know what it was going to be. So you can look at Erica Cruz. She might be a banger, though, like, you know, a brawler. She go ahead and give freaking Amanda Serrano fits. I don't think so, though. I don't think it's going to happen. But she got 3 KOs. She's a WBA titleist. You already know what it is. Don't act like you don't understand the format of boxing. I'm not here to teach you the simplicity, the basics. No, we already on the advanced levels, dog. I see Amanda Serrano getting this shit done. Making history. She has all those divisions and ain't never been undisputed. This gonna be the time to get it done. This is the correct opponent, you know what I'm saying, with the right record, and she's holding a true, legitimate, certified title. On the undercard, junior lightweight. That means she's contending at 130 pounds. 28-year-old. I'm talking about sensational. The bomb herself, Alicia Baumgardner. 13 victories, 1 defeat, 7 coming by way of knockout. Detroit's own. She stepped into the ring with the WBC, IBF, and IBO and WBO titles. Into a defense, y'all, against France's 31-year-old Eldhim McHalid. 15 victories, 1 defeat, 3 knockouts. Now, the knockouts in this matchup isn't particularly gapped, so to speak, or there's a huge separation that we can say, well, somebody's getting knocked out for sure. But I think somebody might get knocked out. You know, they records are pretty damn close together. You know what I'm saying? With the wins, the losses, they both have the same amount of losses. Just a little bit of separation with the KOs. Shouldn't mean anything. But truth be told, they're fighting for the vacant WBA strap. You feel me? They're fighting for the vacant WBO strap. Shout out to Andrew Charles on deck. So that's a good thing, man. You know, Alicia Baumgardner has the opportunity at 28 years old to fulfill. I mean, not long ago, y'all. Come on. You remember when she knocked out Terry Harper, right? Not long ago, man. Not long ago. And she's fighting to be undisputed? God damn. And she's easy on the eyelids. She's super, super dreamy. You know what I'm saying? She give you that warm, tingly sensation and shit. You know, I'm rooting for Alicia Baumgardner. For real. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to maintain tact when I'm looking at that fight. You know, but salute to her for getting a shot to become undisputed in the 4-belt era. You know, that's history. Real talk. That's some legitimate bona fide history right there. If you look at the ones who are already undisputed, you know, you have the Chantel Cameron at 140, Katie Taylor 135, Clarissa Shields at 160, Jessica McCaskill 147, and Franchon Cruz DeZern at 168. So you have a total of 5 females that are undisputed, you know, and it's gonna be good to see this fight that's coming up. So shout out to them ladies. Shout out for them for getting it in. But I definitely want to highlight them. You know what I'm saying? Big weekend. I mean, good fight coming up. A lot of belts, a lot of crowns on the line. God damn it. Jesus, a lot of but the only thing that kind of disappointed me, right, was that when I initially found out, way back when, that Serrano was Puerto Rican born, right? And she's been staying in Brooklyn. I said, well, it may have been some areas in Brooklyn that might have took away her ability to salsa, they have that Latino flavor and vibe. So it's a video out with her dancing with Xander Zayas. And she couldn't dance, dog. Like, I don't know if it's the high top tennis shoes she wore in the ring. Her ankles are fucked up. But I was like, I was disappointed. I was like, damn, you can't groove? Like Zayas, as young as he is, he shouldn't be teaching you, Serrano, you 34 years old. She didn't have no freaking coordination, no rhythm. You can't salsa? Good Lord. But anyway, she's still a favorite fighter of me when it comes to the female fighters. She can go in there and throw them hands, but she can't dance worth a lick. At least she get paid for the first half and not the second half. You feel me? So that's what I want to kind of talk about with the ladies. Salute to them. Look forward to seeing you in the ring. Now for the press conference today, real talk. Jesus Christ. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for you. Let me break some petty shit down that you may not have really paid attention to that I was, right? I go back and remember when this situation played out of the Benavidez team coming over there to Caleb Plant team, and they was there to handle some business. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the business they was going to get paid for, but they was about to hand out some checks. That's what they came over there for. They was handing out some checks. You know what I'm saying? Them ass whooping checks. And Caleb didn't back down. Benavidez didn't back down. But, they had a little bit more people in there on their team. Like David was in the background, Jose was in the front, and you all saw what transpired. I'm not going through the whole, the whole ordeal, but they threw hands. All right. So I'm looking at the press conference, the face-off, the presser that Caleb Plant had with Canelo. At that press conference, the attire, the garb for which Caleb Plant was dressed in was formal. He wanted to dress up. He wanted to wear a formal suit. He wanted to wear a custom tailored. So when Canelo Alvarez surprised him, because Canelo came dressed for the occasion, Canelo knew what he was about to do. Canelo came in there. I don't know what type of dang high end, slacks and polo shirt that he had on, but he came dressed for the occasion to throw hands. So when he pushed Caleb, and Caleb had a suit on, lucky for Caleb, he didn't fall on his back, or he didn't fall, it would have been too many means for that, right? So Caleb did come back and attempt to take a swing in that damn tailored suit. It limited the range that he was able to throw that left hand. But God damn it, Canelo Alvarez returned with the 1-2 slap. Cut Caleb up under the eye. Luckily, the fight wasn't freaking the next day. And I see Caleb was dressed different for this one. You know why he was dressed different? Because this right here, this goes to the core, y'all. They have personal disdain. I'm not sure if they like the Canelo beef with him trying to play stupid, like he never heard before. That was him just trying to build up that. He was going in there for the final ring of the Undisputed, and he wanted to really give the fans a little bit more to tune in. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was. But with Benavidez and Plant, they shit is absolutely, I'm talking about venom. We're talking about acerbic, sour as fuck. We're talking about disdain for one another, animosity, contentiousness. We talking about a little bit of hate. This is not play between these guys. They legitimately don't like each other. And Caleb Plant came dressed for the occasion today, man. He was dressed down. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got loose today because I know this is not going to be nothing easy. And I know, the barometer for which David Benavidez is going to come with and his pops. He knew all of that this time around. He didn't get caught slipping. And we seen what happened. His father got on the mic. He was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It happens in boxing. I'm not saying that. I'm not mad. I know Caleb's pop ain't like that though. That's what I can say about Sweethands. His pops ain't like that, right? And then David Benavidez, took the mic. Well, Caleb Plant first took the mic. He said what he had to say. Initially, when he mentioned him missing weight, I said, oh shit, he's not gonna bring up the cocaine. You know what I'm saying? I say, no. Caleb, it's no time to be professional. You was already professional in your suit. And goddamn, Canelo gave you the 1-2 slap pop. So the first time he mentioned it, he said, yeah, missing weight, just want to make sure you make weight this time and there won't be no difficulties. He was keeping professional. Then the second time he said, forget that. Forget it. That's when he mentioned, hey, yeah, make sure you make weight and, no cocaine. That's when he brought the cocaine into the situation. And I know that stings. You know what I'm saying? It stings like a tarantula hornet. That shit sting, y'all. It stings like a scorpion, a motherfucking African scorpion if it's one. That shit stung David. Because the reason why it stung him so bad, because the why of him doing it was from boredom during the pandemic or something like that. Like he was saying he was bored through the pandemic. But still, it was coke, dog. I don't know if you recently seen, not too many people are talking about it. I guess they're not even giving a damn because he's across the pond. But it's a video allegedly that surfaced with Kell Brook, with a powdery substance. I don't know what that substance is because I wasn't there to test it. But it seems look like what we all know it to be in life, right? But back to David. Caleb Plant said everything he needed to say. He kept his composure. That's what I like about Plant. He's always that guy who's listening. Even when they came over to the gym, Caleb was trying to be that mediator. He was trying to be the one to de-escalate the situation. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, and it ended up going south. In this particular case, you got a lot more security. You got your team. You got everybody that's there. And it was hot. It was a hotbed for action. I know we're talking about, two boxers that's very experienced in the ring. But I think this fight is going to do higher numbers, y'all. I think it's going to do higher numbers than we all are assuming. I think it's going to be damn good numbers. Both fighters have been in there with some big names. Most notable, Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant has been in there with the Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? He's coming off, the two-time world champion. Anthony Durrell knocking him clean out. Nice combination the way he set that up. But David Benavidez is not Anthony Durrell. Absolutely not. He's not Anthony Durrell. He told Caleb, I'm not Anthony Durrell, though. I'm not him. I'm not Jose Uzcategui. I'm not him. I'm none of them. To phrase and coin what Mike Tyson said, Mike Tyson on his Hot Boxing podcast said, God damn it, say the name. Say the mother. Say the name, Charlo. I want to hear the name. Come on, Charlo, say the motherfucking name. You ain't said the name. The Mexican Monster, Charlo. Say the Mexican Monster, Charlo. God damn, I love my strand. I love this strand. Man, Mike Tyson was trying to force Mar Charlo to say the name, y'all. The Name. And Charlo would not say it. So Tyson put the phrase out there, the Mexican Monster, and people, it just went viral. It just went viral. But you know what haven't went viral is basically whoever wants to do the editing, like they do Mike Tyson's, hot boxing. If you want to do the edit, it's a very solid edit. Maybe I should do it myself instead of putting it out there. I think I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to do it myself and use it as one of my clips. I'm going to wait, y'all. I was about to drop that buffer. I'm going to do it myself and use it one of my clips, dog. Seriously. It's an edit that's not out there yet from that particular interview. And it's a very simple edit too. But let me get to the chat right quick. Dub right side on deck. Dion Washington on deck. What's good with you? Everybody want to be Angel Garcia. Let me see. I think Benavidez Pops is worse than Angel Garcia. I think he's worse. He's much more impulsive than Angel Garcia. For real. I think he's much more impulsive. Like he really get personal. This dude, I think he's a tad bit worse. I give him that edge. He's a little bit worse. The fight been brewing for years. Yes, sir. The fight been brewing for years. No doubt about it. But what's going to bring this fight together is the fact that the winner potentially will get, that's if Canelo defeats this tough. I'm talking about, y'all, this tough, extremely challenging John Ryder. Just listen to that name, John Ryder. Are you still here, John Ryder? John Ryder. Anybody? You're up next, John Ryder. No? He has John Ryder. I mean, dude is super tough. This is going to be Canelo's toughest challenge yet. So the winner of Benavidez Plant, they may have to face Ryder, man. Real talk, this dude is just a beast. This dude is just a beast. So that's potentially Canelo's next opponent coming off surgery. And the winner of this fight, Plant Benavidez, assuming that Canelo wins, will get an opportunity. Now, when we hear that, we already know that Caleb Plant has already had his opportunity, and he could not seize the moment in that window. So now, David is about to kick open it, jump in there, seeking he can goddamn get that win over Plant, which should be the biggest win in his career. And he needs to look good doing it in order to sell this fight with Canelo Alvarez. If he goes in there and stop Caleb Plant, just like Plant stopped Darrell, oh man, it's going to be a hell of a two paydays. I mean, a hell of a next payday for Benavidez. Seriously. It's going to be very nice. And then him being so young, man. David Benavidez is extremely young. You know this dude could potentially end his career heavyweight if he chooses to. He's definitely going to be a light heavy, right? And he has the frame to go to cruiserweight. He has the frame to go to cruiserweight. Minimal, in my opinion, he's going to leave the sport possibly as a three-weight champion. That's if everything goes the way it is and we know David does what David can do. That's all I'm saying. I believe he can go in here and have a good fight. I believe Caleb Plant will go in here and have a solid fight. He has freaking Larry Wade as strength and conditioning. I'm not counting Caleb Plant out, man. You got to be careful about the ones with composure. Those individuals that's calm under pressure. You got to be careful about that. That's Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant ain't no punk, man. Just because he ain't up there calling somebody a bitch hole and all this other shit that was going on doesn't mean he doesn't have that killer instinct. Caleb Plant has the motherfucking killer instinct. He's that guy too. One thing I like that Benavidez said was it's not going to be an easy fight. He is absolutely correct. It's not going to be an easy fight. He's going to have to go up there and attempt to make it look easy. Now, he spoke about Caleb Plant asking for a different ring size. You know what I'm saying? And Caleb's response was that when they sent him the paperwork, because in this particular case, the paperwork was sent and the pen actually had an opportunity to sign these official contracts and get returned, right? And the fight was made. But as we all know, when you agree to something, something else might come back. So Caleb Plant sent back and asked for the ring size to be changed. So, Benavidez kind of looked at it like, yeah, you want a larger ring size so you can run around the ring. So Caleb's response was, since you was saying yes and you was quickly agreeing to everything, I say, why don't we just send and request this too? You was just checking everything off and saying, yeah, you so quick to agree to everything. See, that's what I'm talking about. Caleb's not stupid. Dude is not stupid. He's paying attention to what's fucking going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez, I'm not gonna lie. Benavidez's camp seemed a little bit erratic. You know what I'm saying? Seemed like they was losing losing the edge just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They were so furious. You can't go in there and fight angry. But as I say that, I remember so many fighters going in there fighting angry. They got the job done, dog. So they say you're not supposed to go in there and fight angry. But this is not the first rodeo for either one of these fighters. But when it comes to teams, David Benavidez, man, he's both his toes, man. Both his feet is just on the edge of that cliff. Like he's there, man. He's ready to step in the ropes, man. He's ready to get this over with. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to prove to the world. Because with David Benavidez, he knows he's still paying the price for being fat on the scales and losing his belt because of cocaine. That's still on him. If he goes in here and does what he's supposed to do with Caleb Plant and looks good, then guess what? People are gonna try to put that to the side and say, "Guess we got motherfucking Benavidez and Canelo." If Caleb Plant goes in there and snuffs out Benavidez, bro, whew, and hand Benavidez his first loss, Caleb Plant is gonna be living real good to go in there and rematch Canelo Alvarez. You think about what he got paid the first time. He's definitely, the price yesterday is not the price of today. He's definitely going to go in there with some higher negotiation with those numbers. And people are going to be looking forward to it. Say, okay, he had his chance. He might have went back in there and made some changes from the first outing and looked better, much, much better and competitive. Because he was doing very well in there against Canelo until he started trying to hold a freaking in-fight dialogue for some apparent reason. The crowd started booing. I don't know what happened. He might have thought about all those zeros he was getting in his paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Those 8 figures. I don't fucking know. But he started having a conversation and Canelo stayed the course and ended up getting a stoppage. I want to know what y'all think. Who are you going for? Caleb Plant or David Benavidez? While y'all think about that, let's get to some facts. All right? Let's get to some facts. David Benavidez is 26 victories in, 0 defeats, and 23 knockouts.
What he did make perfectly clear while he was behind the mic is his record versus Caleb Plant's record is not the same. And one highlight of his was Caleb Plant has 13 knockouts, 22 victories, 1 defeat. His lone defeat is against the superstar, the cash cow, Saul Canelo Alvarez. That's what it's about. But Benavidez said, you know what? You have 13 knockouts. I have 23. You already know what's coming your way. I want you to understand. I want you to feel it. I want you to know what is coming your way March 25th. I want you to know that. I'm coming with a vengeance. But we done heard this talk before, people. We already done heard it. We've been there, done that. We've been, sitting down in front of the television, or we've been seated in the arena, and we've seen, trash talk go down like this. And sometimes the fight live up to the hype. And sometimes it put you to sleep. Night. And you wake up in the morning, you say, anything happened other than what I saw? Because that shit was boring as hell. Anything? Okay. Damn. Can we get a refund on the pay-per-view? Say the lights went out, the electricity was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It kept going out on us. Can we do that? Can we request a refund? We don't know what the hell's going on with this fight. Except we got 2 solid competitors, and we have a fighter in Canelo Alvarez that we know is going to beat John Ryder. That's going to be a next in line for the winner. I like it. And shout out to Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? He knocked out a 38-year-old Anthony Durrell last October. Shout out to him. And it was pretty. I'm not taking nothing away from Sweethands. That shit was pretty, bro. That shit was pretty. I'm not going to lie. But people are running thin on giving him credit for older Anthony Durrell, who pretty much did not quite understand the consequences that Bernard Hopkins, aka B-Hop, experienced when he told Joe Smith he'll never lose to a white boy. And other fighters, not to mention any names, have kind of reiterated that shit. But Caleb Plant made it a point to say, what? Yeah, that same Anthony Durrell said that, and you see what happened to him. Yeah, he wanted to speak on those words, and you seen what happened to him. That's not the case with David Benavidez. And Benavidez quickly responded and said, what are you talking about? I didn't say that. Why are you up here talking like I said that? And Caleb Plant said, let me finish, though. Allow me to finish, bro. I'm just making a point. Allow me to get to the point. I'm not finished. I thought Caleb Plant shouldn't have used the, I never lost to a white boy shit. That's old. That's over with. That's old for you, Caleb. You finished the job. You knocked them. You knocked them out. Put them to sleep. That shit is over, brother. Now you got this Mexican monster that's in front of you. And in order for Benavidez to continue with that Mexican monster, to set him up for one of the biggest fights of his career, he need to go in there and finish Caleb Plant. On the other side of that motherfucking ring is Caleb Plant. Can he go in there and outbox the pressure fighter in Benavidez? We don't know that. Can he knock him out? Because we've seen him use that same hook to the body, hook up top. We've seen that combination before. Can he land that on Benavidez? Because they're going to be close. Because Benavidez love coming in through the front door, squared the fuck up, and he makes himself bigger than life. So all Caleb Plant has to do is select his punch placement. Be smart about it, so he don't get caught with anything. You know what I'm saying? Pay close attention to detail when you're standing in front of David Benavidez. Box. Because he's going to be right there, shoulder to shoulder, squared up in front of you, and he's going to keep on pressing you. The good thing about it with Caleb If he can land some combinations on David, he's been known to get hit. But he will give you that pressure cooker. And if the sand goes, pressure burst pipes, we'll see if Caleb Plant lands beneath that cliche. You know what I'm saying? Will he burst under pressure from that, David Benavidez, constant movement, right there in your face, you know what I'm saying? Throwing punches. Does he have the wheels, man? Are we going to see somewhat like a Rashidi Ellis, who also had a pressure fighter in Villa, move around solid for a good 9 rounds, and then in the 10th, he started to really break down? Is this what we're going to see again? I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. I don't know. Dub said no rhythm. Big Blunts and boxing on deck. What's good with it? Blunts in the building. No notification. I see you, YouTube. Salute OG. Come back. What's good? What's good with it, Blunts? Appreciate you pulling up, my guy. Martin King boxing in the building. F him up, Benavidez. Okay, we got one person going to going for the Mexican monster. Coined by the one and only legend himself, Mike Tyson. We ready, War Drums? Let's go. Yeah, man, I like that. The War Drums, no doubt. Let's get it on and popping. We still got a good little ways to go. We just outside a month and a half or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So Benavidez is about to catch a Tennessee beatdown. Man, we got Andrew going for Caleb. He going for Sweethands out of Nashville, Tennessee. And I remember driving up to Nashville. It was different. When I went walking on the strip and seeing all them, how they was cooking that barbecue, I said, let me check out old Nashville, see if they know how to cook some barbecue. I was in that motherfucker eating that sandwich slow. I was like, God damn, this good. I might try to move up to Nashville. I was looking around, see if I see any bunnies up in that. It's something different up in Nashville, dog. I'm serious. The way they had them jeans, I was like, damn, them girls fine. Where the rodeo at, man? What's going on? But the food was delicious. I ain't gonna lie. The food was good. King Mitch in the building. Come back with up on deck. You already know, Mitch. You already know, man. We here. Anybody else heard how Jose Benavidez Sr. was lying about the gloves? Well, he was exposed, Mitch, okay? I always try to be neutral, for free. All right. So pretty much they was trying to say that Caleb Plant was trying to switch up the gloves. And Caleb Plant so eloquently broke that down. He say, I wear Grant. Grant, in my opinion, is much better than the gloves that they was talking about, right? Which was, I believe, was Title, right? So he say, those are the gloves that you wear anyway. I wear Grant gloves. So they was trying to insinuate that Caleb Plant was trying to negotiate a different glove, as if David Benavidez does not wear that brand of gloves. See? I mean, he got busted, man. I ain't gonna lie. He got busted. If I'm right about that, that's from what I gathered from the presser. Like, he tried to insinuate that he was trying to make him wear a glove that's not something that he usually wear in the ring. But Caleb said, that's what you wear. You know what I'm saying? That's what you wear. What are you talking about? You sound crazy. I haven't seen the event yet. Benavidez was doing too much. But that's been his energy towards Plant. Jose Sr. was totally out of character, though. Now, I done seen Jose Sr. talking shit, though. For real. I done seen him talking shit. I don't believe he was out of character. I mean, calling somebody, come on, we gotta bring in, Danny Garcia's pop. We gotta bring in Lopez Sr. You know what I'm saying? It's some pops out there now. Come on, man. It's some pops out there that will give you equal energy, just like Jose Senior was, Benavidez Senior was. Man, come on, bro. I liked how he was, throwing those damn Molotov cocktails up there. I like he was trying to burn the place down. This is a pay-per-view fight, people. This shit is pay-per-view. Why are we getting so melancholy? Just please give me something. Just give me, do you have some soft, fresh marshmallows? Yeah, with some freshly dipped strawberries, please. This boxing just gives me man, come on, man. Don't let me channel my inner Adrian Bronner. How was Jose Sr. out of character, Mitch? How, bro? How are you going to sit up here and say that man was out of character? He didn't mention anything, under the radar. Not under the radar. On the radar, to mention the man's child, like Caleb Plant said, that he was being disrespectful. He didn't go that route. He was just saying the regular stuff, like, you're a bitch, you this. It's just a common language. Bitch right now is damn near a common language for us. Bitch. Now, granted, it's a lot of us has heard that shit over our lifetime, but it affects people differently. You know what I'm saying? It affects people differently. We hear it all the time, but it affects people differently. And then it's according to how close you saying it. Okay, if you physically, right there in the proximity where physical type of energy is about to go down, then it's different. When you get it online, social media, non-physical energy, you kind of say, What'd you say, bitch? Oh, that's adorable. Look at him. He's calling me a bitch. Okay, dog. Okay, I got it. You're adorable though, man. Now, go tell your mommy what you did. Okay? Stop acting up on here, man. You got Principal Mitch. He's gonna put you in in-house detention now. He don't want to hear that language. That's a tall order. WCS Benavidez ain't nobody toy. He ain't, man. But he has to live up to the Mexican monster, that Martin King. He has to live up to that shit, bro. He has to live up to what Mike Tyson coined this. He coined him the Mexican monster in front of Marcelo. In front of Marcelo, he said, mention names, man. Mention names. Come on, man. Mention names. Names. I don't want to hear all that, man. Call them out. Mention names. Is you going to mention names? Man, come on, man. Mention names. The Mexican monster. That was Tyson, yo. That was Tyson. I know goddamn well people come out there for a little bit for the next 2 to 3 weeks. When they leave a Mike Tyson's podcast, I believe their life is slightly altered, for real. Like, it's nothing you can do about it. Medication won't help. Any type of freaking how you put it, psychedelics, I think maybe an ayahuasca. If you do it the right way, I think only an ayahuasca will help you, get rid of the PTSD from being in there at Mike Tyson podcast, dog. Because we really don't know everything that goes on with a Mike Tyson podcast. They edit the shit. It's some things that's probably been taken out, Candy Slim 501, salute to you, brother, on deck, Benavidez. But I don't like all that emotion and anger. Seeing fighters get sparked, fighting mad and leaving themselves open. Now, I agree with you on that, Slim, right? But check this out. We don't know if he's going to come into the ring and fight angry or not. But I'm online with you because I said it earlier. I'm online with that. They tell you an angry fighter is not necessarily a dangerous fighter. You know what I'm saying? You come in there angry, you have all that damn release. And then what if you have an adrenaline dump? You're so pissed off, you have an adrenaline dump, and then you just lose it. You can't get back in the rhythm. And Caleb's just popping that jab off you. Pop, 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 pop. And then you get so anxious and coming in close with your hands down, hooked to the body up top. 1, 2, 3. The referee's serenading you, dog. Jose's like, get up. You're blowing it, kid. You're blowing it, kid. Get up. You know what I'm saying? Shit goes down, boy. L-Dog, salute to you in the building. Benavidez wants to take it to the streets. Yeah, he did. Now that, of all things, to me, I didn't like. Because you all have already experienced the streets. You've been over to your gym with your team. Let it go. It's not like you haven't experienced the streets with Caleb Plant. You did. You went over to the gym. That's the streets. You know, you went over there with your people. Of them saying some disrespect, you know, somebody on Caleb's team saying some disrespect. It is what it is. But why do that? It takes, see, that's the difference between trash talkers. Like, I know David is trying to sell their fight, but to say we can fight out there when you have a big money fight going on, street fighting is different than boxing. It's a lot of people that can box, but they can't street fight. You know what I'm saying? Because when it goes to the street, you ain't boxing like that. You know what I'm saying? You're level changing. You're trying to go in for a single double. You're trying to land kicks, elbows. You're trying anything, fish hooks, you know, groin strikes. You're trying to land anything and everything. We're not sitting up here trying to set up no goddamn combinations with head movement. No, we're trying to slip underneath, man. Body lock. We're trying to do other things because it's not fight night. You said take it to the street. If you take it to the street and you end up becoming a part of the street, then it's going to look real crazy because people's phones are going to be out. Street fighting is different. For real. Street fighting is an art in itself, man. And just to think, street fighting isn't a sport. You know what I'm saying? It's too dangerous. Street fighting isn't a sport. The closest thing to come to street fighting, really, with no gloves on, is bare knuckle fighting. Even bare knuckle fighting is not street fighting. Why? Because there's rules to that shit. There's rules. When MMA initially came out, as far as, you know, on being televised and everything, no weight classes, very limited rules. One of the rules: don't throw your opponent out the cage. It wasn't so much that you couldn't use the ninth limb. You could use the ninth limb, which is your head, to headbutt the shit out of your opponent. You know what I'm saying? It was no biting. You know what I'm saying? Even groin strikes was allowed back then. Groin strikes, man. So, you know, street fighting in itself, no rules, that's brutal, bro. That take a special kind of person. To do some street fighting shit, take a special type of person. Damn blunts, the yayo smelling salts. Caleb gonna need some of that booger sugar to wake him up. So Blunts is going for Sweethands. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez looked angry. He did, man. Benavidez just didn't look angry. He was angry. He was angry. No doubt about that. He was angry, bro. Benavidez trying to bait Plant into a slug match. Jose seems shaky. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about the shaky part with Senior, but I agree with the first half. I agree that Benavidez definitely trying to do like a lot of fighters do when it's extremely, you know, deep in the personal. You know what I'm saying? The personal level, where there's a history. These fighters definitely have a history. Unlike what he had with Canelo Alvarez, that shit was somewhat impromptu, but this goes back years. So this is legitimate, certified beef that they have. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no play shit going on. This is not no play. This is not play, bro. Caleb knocked the rail out, but David beat the rail. when he was current super middleweight champion, and David was 22 years old at the time. Absolutely. And you know, I believe he did mention that. You know what I'm saying? I believe Benavidez did mention that today during the presser, which is a solid point. You know what I'm saying? Caleb knocked the rail out, but David beat the rail. And if you've seen how he beat him, he opened up opened up a cut over his left eye, I believe. And it was pretty bad from my understanding, from what I remember. You know what I'm saying? Because I am 50-50 plus. And sometimes my thoughts goes to dust. So I believe it was a cut over the left eye, and the fight was stopped. It still counts as a knockout now. Still counts as a knockout. The crazy part about it, Tyson Fury had a dang bad cut, you know, against Otto Wallin. And they just let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? But when we seen six-figure Johnny Rice, you know, he was able to get the stoppage off a cut, you know what I'm saying, from Guido. And I'm saying, I think Tyson Fury's cut was just as bad as this guy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Johnny Rice for getting the win, because he was in much need of a win. But unfortunately, he handed his opponent his first loss, man. That sucks. I wonder if they're going to have a rematch. Yeah, you got to watch the presser. It's not it's not as well put together as what we was watching with Tony Harris and Jermell Charlo. Like that right there, y'all. Like that was temperatures above. I'm talking about temperatures above the presser that we seen today. I look, they had some moments where, you know, you had one, Tony Harrison actually wanted to fight Jermell Charlo right there. You know what I'm saying? And just like Benavidez wanted to. But with the Harrison and Jermell situation, it was a little less security presence right there in the proximity, which gave them very close quarters interaction with one another. You know what I'm saying? The engagement was verbal sparring at its best. Tony Harrison at his best was giving Jermell Charlo the business. He was giving him the business in the damn presser, bro. Some of the classic lines he say, I know a lot of niggas this rich. I know a lot of rich niggas. I'm not quoting him verbatim, okay? I know a lot of rich niggas. I do. That are cornballs. He called Jermell Charlo a cornball, dog. Amongst other things. But when Tony Harrison, you know, whenever he approached and faced Mel Charlo, like, what are you gonna do? All of us that was watching that presser believed Tony Harrison. We believed that he wanted to put hands on Mel. We believed that shit. It was nobody that didn't believe that he wanted to goddamn throw hands right there. Right? But with Benavidez today, hey man, you want to go all the way out there? Man, we can go across the street to 7-Eleven, man, and throw hands, man. We can go across the 7-Eleven and throw hands now. All the way, yeah. I'm talking about the one that's 3 blocks up, man. We can leave right now. We can go duke it out in front of 7-Eleven. Come on, bro. Man, security was heavy. Heavy, dog. It wasn't as natural of a fight scene that we would want, you know, when it comes to a presser. Like Tony Harrison and Charlo, oh yeah. That shit was nice. You know what I'm saying? The shit was intense. It had a whole lot of freaking animosity, genuine, potent. I'm talking about potent animosity to that shit. And it made you believe that Tony Harrison is gonna put hands on Mel Charlo in there. For real. And provide mea culpa at the end and say, yeah, it was me that did it. I admit. Blunt said, King Mitch, I think they was just trying to sell the fight, but there's real anger there, and it's clear. Caleb kept saying shit to be nice to David. putting his hands in his pockets and shit. Yeah, Blanche, you hit that right on the head. Yeah. Absolutely. Let's talk about the hands in the pocket. All right. He came in peace. Caleb Plant and that 8 figures that he received. Look, Caleb is from what I experienced, you know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant, I like Caleb Plant. Real talk. I like Caleb Plant, man. He's cool, calm, and collective. Why wouldn't I like a person that's calm and collective? Like, I went through a lot of shit with in intense situations for having that same type of mentality. But what they saw on the outside wasn't what was registering on the inside. Everybody is different at the end of the day. Everybody. Some people let all that energy reflect them on the exterior, which you're basically giving people the understanding of where you at on the barometer. You know what I'm saying? You say, oh, this motherfucker impulsive as hell, man. I know what I do. I know what I need to do to get through him. I know what I need to do to get his reactions. I know how to provoke him. And then you got some people that you just can't read. You just can't read a motherfucker, dog. And that's Caleb. Caleb had his hands in the pocket. He wasn't trying to put on no show. He's genuinely, no, man, you ain't gonna whoop nobody. You ain't gonna do shit out here, bro. I'm chilling. I got my hands in my pocket. I'm giving you a non-threatening, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a non-threatening frame. Nothing about my body language say that I'm here to oblige what you have going on. None of my body language is here to accommodate whatever energy you trying to send my way. David Benavidez, he was up out his seat. He couldn't sit down. I'm surprised Caleb Plant didn't say, you on cocaine right now? Are you on some coke right now? Hey, somebody need to goddamn find a cup. I'm telling you, something going on with this boy. He can't sit down. He's fidgety. It's a lot of shit that's going on now. I'm telling you. I'm right about this. I'm right about this now. He say when me and Canelo got into it, Canelo, he didn't give me that energy, but he was all about the hands. This dude is on some other shit right now. And you can just think, was his brother Jose in the audience? Was he sitting in the audience? I don't know, man. Monty King Boxing with a $2 super chat in the building, man. Appreciate your support there, Monty King. Evening WCS, salute to you. One love, man, to those who support the channel. I'm talking about the ones who in the chat and the ones who donate. It's much appreciated. If Plant knocks out Benavidez, he would be number 11 on my top 10 pound for pound list. After coming out of after coming off a knockout loss on a 1-fight win streak and taking out David Benavidez, a person who's not on the pound for pound list. I don't know, man. I don't know if that is something I agree with just yet. I don't know, bro, because I think it's some people that's in front of him that has way more belts than he is. You know what I'm saying? That can, I don't know, that has a lot more going on than he has now. That can be number 11, bro. For real. That can be number 11. That's just me. It's not a huge list. I'm just saying I don't know about that. Because in order for me to take that position, I would say that him going in there, well, I back up. Let me moonwalk a little bit. If he beats Canelo, let's just say he beats Benavidez and he beats Canelo. Of course, he's going to be high on the pound for pound list, right? He's not going to be where Canelo's at right now, whoever pound for pound list that you are reviewing, but he's going to be up there. For number 11, at this point in time, I don't know. Just based off the IBF title, and then, beating David Benavidez, I don't know, bro. That's a tough one. I don't know about putting him at number 11 on the pound for pound. But that's your pound for pound, not mine. So I don't have to really associate myself with that. I'm putting Caleb Plant top 5 if you do that, bro. Cup and yeah, give me a cup, please. Hey, Martin King, go. So, can somebody escort back in? Yeah, we need to get this immediate test done. Yeah, the results will be back immediately before you leave the building. Okay, but yeah, we need to give him cup. Yeah, cup and urine, please. It's about that time. Somebody get that cup and urine. Yeah, Martin King boxing right there. And don't be dipping that shit in. Somebody make sure you pay attention. I don't want him dipping that shit in the toilet because what he just said, no, this is not something that's natural. Hell no. They tripping today in the chat, dog. they tripping. This shit is Caleb Platt. Beat David Benavidez, dog. He's top 5. Says who? You gonna put him past who? Who? Errol Spence? You gonna put him past Canelo? Who is he going? Come on now. Let's not mention that C word now. What position is he gonna take in the top 5 from beating David Benavidez, and why? Benavidez is now not even on the pound for pound list. You gonna put him past Bivol? Martin King? Is that test done yet? Yes, let's get that in the lab right quick. Test it real. Hey, ASAP. ASAP. Let's test that urine ASAP. And be careful. I'm telling you, some shit gonna come back, man. It's stronger than COVID. Something's going on here. Be careful. Make sure you put 2 pairs of gloves on and goddamn you wear your whole entire hazmat suit. It's some other shit going on that we trying to figure out. This man say if Caleb Plant beat David Benavidez, he's top 5 on his pound for pound. Is that what is that what you? Okay. I'm trying to expedite that test for real. We need to see what's in the bloodstream for real. We're trying to see what's in the bloodstream ASAP. This shit is potent. I'm bumping Jamel Charlo off top 5. Let Plant sleep Benavidez shit. Hell no, shawty. Excuse me. Lock the place down, man. Something's obviously infected the area. There has to be a chemical reaction that's going on. For real. There's a strong sense of radiation going on. You feel it? You do? I know. I thought it was vertigo at first, but it's not vertigo, okay? This is goddamn in the air, airborne. This is registering a high level of radiation, bro. That's why people are saying crazy things right now, dog. So go check on how many people we got in there with that urine test. You have 5? Okay. Because he said he gonna put them in top 5. So get me 5 people. Make sure they back there. We need to get this shit in the motherfucking lab and see what the fuck is going on. Okay. This is insane right here. COVID ain't got nothing on what we about to find out right now. It's in this cup. We on some space odyssey shit. This is some goddamn Mars, Pluto, moon rock type of substance. This is a new shit, bro. This is a combination of ingredients from the air. I like Canelo, but I ain't gonna lie. Benavidez is my favorite fighter. I'm a little biased on my end. Hey, man, you can pick who you want to pick, dog. He's talking about Jamel Charlo get moves out. Jamel Charlo, he's truly an official, undisputed world champion at super welterweight. He's that dude. Caleb Plant has been, campaigning as an IBF, world champion for quite some time. Yeah, he had defenses and all that. I get it. He beat Uzcategui, right? Something like to that effect. And you're gonna move Jamel Charlo out? Come on, man. What are y'all doing over here in WCS Boulevard, bro? What are y'all doing? Who brought that strand over here? Who brought that Mike Tyson strand on the boulevard, bro? That shit is motherfucking potent. That's a different type of strand right there. That's that FU strand. Somebody bought that FU strand over here. God damn. Because people in the chat like, F what you're saying. I will move Jamel Charlo off that. Look. If he does this, he's going to be my top pound for pound number 11. How? How are we making this shit happen, bro? Share it on all social medias, Real Boxing. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Y'all talk y'all shit. Don Dada, you hear what Caleb said? I've been here before. Yeah, he did. Short, quick, and simple. Yeah, he did. I like that. That's what I appreciate about Caleb. Dude is cool, calm, cool hand Luke. Cool, calm, collective, man. Call Caleb Plant cool hand Luke. He does not sweat under pressure, man. You know what I'm saying? Sweet hands. Benavidez and his father was acting goofy. Are they low-key cornballs? I can't say they was acting goofy though, man. Like he was acting like they have real beef. Seriously, they was acting like it's just that type of energy. I don't think it was a front. I don't think it was a facade at all. I think it was legitimate. They was operating off natural negative energy, bro. I got that from natural negative energy. They didn't make it about race. They didn't say anything about his wife. They kept it trash talking boxing. Bitch this, bitch that, bitch that. You know, shit like that. I don't think it was cornball type stuff, man. I really think David would have liked for the same type of situation to play out off camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he really wanted to go outside and fight. He would have liked to have been a part of a brawl inside that facility that they was in at the presser. I think they would have liked for something to pop off then, but I think they was giving you natural negative energy, man. I never seen Benavidez Senior act like this. Usually he's over professional. Just thought it was odd behavior from him. I understand, but they got to sell this pay-per-view though. I mean, let me ask you a question, Mitch, right? Let me get a sip of this Fiji water. Sir Mitch, should I present this question to you, Mitch? For starters, I just want to briefly ask you this question, Mitch, pertaining to what you just mentioned. All right. Did you say it was odd behavior when Canelo Alvarez pretended like he did not understand slang English, obscenities? Was it odd then? Was it odd? Please let me understand. Was it odd then when he was called a mother effer? So therefore, when Caleb shot that insult to Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo reacted with a physical shove as if that's the first time for a fighter that's been in the sport long as he have to think that Caleb Plant was talking about his mother. Now you didn't find that odd because I was out there. I said, hey, cup, please. Get the cup. Canelo, Saul, aquí amigo. Go take that test. Something's going on. Because you said mother effer, you act like you didn't hear it. No, you got to go take a test, bro. Something's going on. We need to find out. We're cracking down on goddamn illegal use of street medication, something. You know what I'm saying? We want to see if it's a virus going around. Mitch, that was uncommon behavior. You want to talk about odd? This dude got mad because Caleb said, mother effer, dog. That's odd. You gonna shove another man in the US as many times as you've been over here, bro? As long as you've been in sport, all those fights that you had in Mexico, and that dude called you mother effer, and you act like that's the new language? You act like you a neophyte to that? Come on, bro. Stop it. Come on, bro. That's odd there, Mitch. What they was doing today, man, that was just to sell the pay-per-view. That was just to hype it up. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder presser was way worse than that. That was way worse than that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, that was way worse than that. You want to talk about odd? That was fucking odd. The way Floyd allowed Conor McGregor to disrespect him as a black man, patting him on his freaking bald head with his right hand, come on. That was odd, bro. But Floyd Mayweather did what he had to do to sell the fight. And he went in there and punished him for it, dog. Oh, we got the results? Oh, you can't bring it back out? Oh, it's been placed in the vehicle? Okay. Quarantined? It's been quarantined? Yeah, okay. Martin King, your samples, you and Mitch samples have been quarantined. It's just too much radiation coming off that. They say it's damn near equal to nuclear, right? So they're going to keep them quarantined in the vehicle. And the results will not be released to the public, okay? But there was some goddamn strong ass shit going on right there. For real. Now that doesn't mean because you came back positive, you're going to be suspended from the WCS Boulevard. That's not the case. I just took it upon myself to attempt to try to find out what was influencing y'all to think the way you was thinking. That's all I did. I took it upon myself. I took the initiative because I thought maybe there's something going on, some type of pollution, contamination, some virus, some type of disease that's ravishing certain individuals in my chat. That's all. That's all I was trying to say. Shout out to King Mitch with the $5 super chat. On deck. Shout out to Combat in the chat. Tap the like button. How Caleb Plant did Jose Jr.'s face in the gym. Oh, damn, dog. Appreciate the support, my brother. One love to you, Mitch. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the super chat, man. Much appreciated, brother. And thanks to everyone that's down interacting and everything. It ain't that personal. It's nothing personal. Good days and bad days. You feel me? Everybody ain't gonna like you and love you. You know what I'm saying? But definitely address the ones that hate you. Because I feel in life I ain't did anything for you to be on that type of time. Especially on this social media shit. Don Dada say, why Benavidez so angry? He on that Justin Bieber again. Hey man, what's going on with y'all fight fans, man? Real talk, man. Let's talk as men. I didn't grow up off this type of energy. I'm getting this low key like elevator type energy. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all not willing to take that journey with me and embrace the challenge that these dudes got to step in the square and fight each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you clear your mind of self-doubt. If you're going to talk about how they illegally streaming pay-per-view, right? At least be full-blown supporters to understand that they need to go up here and sell the promotion. They need to make this fight as big as it possibly can be to do solid numbers to set up the next fight. I don't feel that either team was out of line. We've seen Caleb Plant pretty much sustain, his tact and bearing. And we seen Benavidez get out of line. We seen his brother. It runs in the family. Jose Benavidez swung on Crawford. We've seen this in the family. They are the family of Smokey the Bear. They all about the smoke. Jose swung on Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez, Benavidez family team came over there to the gym. Hey, man, this is real life, bro. It runs in their blood. It runs in their blood, man. Let's stop playing. Canelo versus Plant was real warriors in the heat of the moment. Benavidez shit looked forced. Okay, I can understand that. I can understand it. You know what I'm saying? No resistance on that. Y'all know they got more agitated when they get off that substance. Oh shit, here we go. God damn. Well, right now then, Mitch, real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm gonna let that shit slide since you just donated. I have to show some goddamn common courtesy and professionalism and hospitality. You dropped a $5 super chat, so I'm gonna digress on my resistance because sometimes people just take it, too far. I'm gonna digress for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide because you just took a jab at a man who's been clean. You know what I'm saying? Who's making weight. But you took a personal jab at the man, dog, and saying he might be back on that Snow White. That's fucking wrong, dog. You're up here making false accusations. He might be back on that Snow White. That's wrong, bro. What's getting into y'all cats, man? Y'all didn't get no Christmas presents in 2022. What's going on with y'all dudes, man? I know what it is. I'm dealing with boxing fans. They still disappointed, of all the stress and the abuse that was received in 2022 for being, puppetized as if we was getting certain fights and didn't. I told you all about that. I did live streams on that shit all the time. You shouldn't be surprised. You shouldn't be surprised. You know this shit was gonna happen. You know how boxing is. Boxing always up to play games, man. But y'all just jumping out of character in this chat for real. Yeah, Benavidez was faking at that press conference. Stood up twice for no reason. Then the first words out his mouth was, "I want to thank God." Bro, what is he supposed to do? After acting like a sinner, you know what I'm saying? After him and his dad up there sinning, who's the first person you go to and ask for forgiveness, man? You thank God, man. What's wrong with that? Floyd did it. Every time they ask him, Floyd, how do you assess your performance? First and foremost, I just want to thank God because without him, nothing would be possible. But yeah, real life, I gave, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with him thanking God, bro. Oh yeah, they do have fights on tonight. Yes, sir. Tony Harrison is the sole purpose why I don't have Jamel on any pound for pound list. Dang. Hey man, I like that though. I like that. I like Tony Harrison, man. He a real one. Tony Harrison's a real one. He got Alicia Baumgardner. She proven to be a real one too now. Let's not put that to the side like it don't exist. Oh, it's very active. It's very active. Shouts to Superbad Tony Harrison. He was heavy on that Detroit during the press conference. Yes, he was. See, Tony Harrison, nobody can say that he was front jumping out of character. Nah, that's what he is. He said, "What you want to do? Man, you shut up, man. You're a cornball, nigga. Shut up." People actually felt like that he might have threw hands on Mel Charlo, Like, dude, we talking about Detroit now. I seen Tony Harrison in person, man. I talked to him when he was down here in the A. You know what I'm saying? Tony is that dude, man. He believe me, he's all about the street fighting. Tony will punch you in your mouth. He ain't worrying about no hands being registered, how many professional fights. dude, he's him. Remember Harrison jumped off stage to put hands on Luis Arias or whatever his name. Yeah, you're right. No hesitation. He's on camera and he goes off stage to confront Arias. Man, are y'all seen Benavidez reading his speech off his phone? Shit is forced. No, bro. You know, when you're mad like that, some people can't just go off the top, man. Like, it's not easy to speak in front of people. You're on camera, right? So it's better for him after everything he's done. Just like I tell people how T.O. is a good influencer, a great influencer, how he plays with people's mental. For him to be speaking the way he was, man, you know what I'm saying? So belligerent. And projecting all that across to Caleb Plant, who has his hands in his pocket, who hasn't been using, obscenities and the bitches and all that shit, right? For him to get up there and start reading off his phone was kind of, comical a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty comical. It was, bro. Because I would think he was gonna look out into the cameras, because it's very difficult for somebody to engage when you got cameras pointing right there on your face and know what the hell they're gonna say. So I thought it was good for him to read off the phone. Make sure he get everything. It's a lot more calmer, easy. You know what I'm saying? You can get yourself in the rhythm. You don't have to sit up here and make sure you're saying every word off the top, like, oh, did I miss something? And look around the room. You know what I'm saying? Look from wall to wall. No, I thought it was good, man. Just like Teofimo said, hey, do I still got it? Everybody ran with that. Tio not sure he got it. Man, he's playing with y'all, dog. Man, shout out to Cam in the building, dog. Shout out to Cam on deck. One love to the OGWCS Dudley boys in the build. Shout out to the Dudley boys. I grew up off the Dudley boys. I actually seen them on several occasions because I grew up off wrestling down here in the A. I did. I grew up when it was the Four Horsemen, goddammit. I went to some of the wrestling matches, a lot of them actually. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around when they was actually hitting motherfuckers for real. When they was actually slicing foreheads. Tony Atlas had a restaurant around the corner from what up the street around the corner from what we stayed at down here. I seen Tony Atlas when he was in his career, the big Tony Atlas when he was out here. He was very popular. Everybody knew him. He used to walk around the hood, man. Always had on the tank top and shit. Big ass motherfucker. But yeah, shout out to one hand for the Dudley boys in the building, man. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Mitch say, Blunt, you saw David get up there and read that Love Night. Hey, man, the one thing we should be concerned about, only he say, I like to thank God. He thanked God first. You know what I'm saying? The man is cleansing himself, y'all. The man is cleansing himself. He can't cleanse himself from all the sinning he was doing, him and his pops. Come on, man. We live in a sinful world. Real talk. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced, people. We can't change the sin in our heart if we don't face it. Come on, man. The man put God first. Because God did. For real, he put God first, man. Man, I got some. Man, y'all ruthless tonight. Y'all not giving Benavidez any love. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why pay-per-views are suffering. We're struggling right now because the fans are so spoiled. They used to be. Now they just dumbfounded. Like, huh? What? Pound for pound? Yeah, if he beats, listen, if he beats Benavidez, I'm putting him top 3 on my pound for what? Is it any officers on deck, please, with handcuffs? Please, can you put him in there for 48-hour hold? Yeah, the shit he just said is criminal. He said he was going to put this man in his top 3 top 5. You know what I'm saying? That's criminal shit. He's playing with us now. We're boxing fanatics. This dude is just being a casual. He's playing around, dog. You know what I'm saying? We don't lay the foundation for decades upon decades, and he's up here talking about, hey, Caleb Plant beat David Benavidez. I'm putting him on my top pound for pound, dog. Right now. Right after the fight's over, he going on my top pound for pound. Stop it, man. Man, we locking cats up for things talk like that. Shout out to True Media Today, USA Boxing on deck. Tony Harrison sold that fight. Man, I'm a big fan of Tony Harrison to this day. I am too, coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Tony Harrison, man. He that dude. You know, seeing how he was down here to support a fighter that he knew, and then, you know, gave me an interview while the card was going on. I mean, he's a real one. Real talk. And that was before his rematch. Before his rematch with Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? It would have been good if he came in there with a belt, but Tony was able to walk in that motherfucker under the radar. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people didn't know, just the average people that was there, because he had a baseball cap. You know, I mean, not a baseball cap. He had a fitted backwards with some shades on. Not too many people knew who he was. Except I. But shout out to True Media Today, USA Boxing in the building. Salute to Coach Malachi. Big Bunch of Boxing, one love to you, guy. Caleb has a great poker face. Absolutely. I agree, Pop. Great poker face, man. I agree. Cool hand Luke, man. Tony schools Jermell easily. Both fights. That's why I can't see Jermell as pound for pound. He won the titles, though. I mean, you got to think about it. Look at Inoue. He beat Paul Butler. Paul Butler picked up the title via what? You have mail. All because of Casemiro couldn't make weight, couldn't balance the scales. Paul Butler gets the title. It might have been some other way around. I don't know, but Paul Butler gets a shot. Inoue has a smooth path. He has a clear path to undisputed based off Paul Butler. And people giving him all the credit in the world. So you're not going to give Jermell Charlo credit? Oh, Jason Rosario? Brian Castano? Because Patrick Teixeira was an active champion when Brian Castano beat him. You got to give that man some credit, man. Even though I'm not too high on the Charlos, real talk, as men. But I got to give him his credit for being undisputed, man. He didn't get it done in the first fight. He went back, tuned some shit up, polished some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Put some wrinkles in his game, looked at the film. He came back and stopped that boy. You know what I'm saying? He stopped him. Tony Harrison was channeling his inner Pinky when he told Mel Charlo to shut up at that press conference. Yeah, man, it was not just shut up. So almost shut up. Say one mother. Oh my God. Say one mother. God. Say one. I swear. Shout out to Pinky, dog. That is a motherfucking classic, dog. David looked hella fidgety. He did. I can understand why people are coming at him like, dude was up. He might have been reckless because, he had training. I don't know. He might have been running off. I don't know. I can't give him no excuses because the fight is March 25th. So I don't know if he was running off 24-hour energy drink, a Red Bull mixed with a Monster. You know what I'm saying? Because they call him the Mexican Monster. So he might have mixed that shit up, made his own goddamn energy drink cocktail. You know what I'm saying? Put a little weed in that bitch. I don't know. But he was very, very fidgety. But one thing we have to give credit to that everybody choose to ignore. I pay attention to little shit like this. When they was initially talking, Benavidez was turned to the left in his chair, and he was just making sure that, whenever Caleb Plant come up there, He sees him. So his dad started to talk shit. David said, okay, calm down, calm down. Calm down. He did it several times. Calm down, Dad. All right, calm down, calm down. And then he took over. At first, he was cool. He said, Dad, calm down, calm down. But I'm telling you, that Benavidez DNA is different because what his dad was projecting, somehow a droplet landed on David, absorbed into his skin. I don't know if it was the ear, the neck, the side of the face. That shit is Wonder Twin activate. Goddamn, that shit activated, and David took over the energy that his dad had. Both of them start goddamn turning up. You know what I'm saying? They start powering up in that motherfucker, dog. He was very flighty. I'm not gonna lie. He was very flighty on that. He couldn't stay still. He kept getting up. He wanted to point towards the damn rear hatch. We can go out there next to the 7-Eleven and fight now. Shit. Let's be real though. Planning Sigmund Freud in the brain department compared to Jamel Charlo. That was a joke. Ain't no number 11 on the list of 10. Plant would be in the honorable mention. Mitch. Listen, let me break something down. I'm not talking down. I know you're a smart dude. Listen to me. I know we live in a simulation, a daily simulation, a numeric simulation in life. Everything is based off numbers. It doesn't mean that something's impossible to breach the average format that we're used to in life. We're used to a scale of 1 to 10, 1 to 100. You know what I'm saying? We're used to it. It doesn't mean you can't make an example of a top pound for pound and say, well, my top pound for pound coming in at 11. Your pound for pound doesn't stop at 10 just because everybody has this list. You know what I'm saying? They line it up on the spreadsheet. 1 through 10. Is 10 the highest value? No, because you have people that grade assignments every day and it's graded from 0 to 100. So is 10 really the highest value? Absolutely not, Mitch. I just need to put that out there, Mitch. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I know we live on a simulation. Calendars. We live on goddamn timepieces. Everything is time. But if you make an example, your imagination can take over and you can do just about anything you want. You don't have to stick to the damn daily format each and every time. You know what I'm saying? It's called imagination. You know what I'm saying? It's called breaching your comfort zone. Ideas. That's what it's called, man. Cam say, if it was fifth, we will all be drunk. He's not beating Canelo. Yeah, a lot of us can say that, bro. I agree. A lot of us can put it out there that we don't think Caleb Plant could be better. I believe he could be better boxing. I don't know. I really don't want to. I don't know. I'm trying not to get into that because I want to see something different. I want to see Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. I just want to see something different with Canelo. Somebody at his weight class, because we've been talking. And the reason why WCS is putting David Benavidez to face Canelo Alvarez, there's a good reason. Y'all want to know what that reason is? Because Canelo insidiously was able to collect David Benavidez's former strap. I feel that he never was provided the opportunity to face the Mexican monster inside the square. So since that is the case, it would be good to see Benavidez get some type of redemption for Canelo Alvarez being in ownership or possession of that WBC title. Now, a lot of people I know, I've said this before and people didn't care. They say, "Oh, he fucked it up. He fucked it up." I get it, but I'm just putting it out there that Canelo Alvarez never stepped in the square to face David Benavidez for that WBC title. He never gave any indication that he wanted to fight David Benavidez when he was champion. Not until he was stripped and they provided him an opportunity. Well, the word has came down. Saul Canelo Alvarez will be facing. You know what I'm saying? They gave him the opportunity to scoop up a 2-for-1 chicken dinner. I guess when you at the highest point, you get those special privileges, that royalty, right? They sent him in there with Callum Smith, and the rest is history. So I'm looking for David Benavidez to have the opportunity to fight for his strap that he never lost. No one never beat him for that strap. That's all I'm saying. I got your mail in my top 5. I guess they really haven't completed the booking, huh? Have they completed booking? What's the charges? Dereliction of duty when it comes to what? Man, they trumping up charges on you, dog. Stop it, bro. Hell no, he doesn't pass Bivol. Hell no, he doesn't pass Bivol. Well, okay, look at it this way. I know it's been said out here that they expecting Bivol potentially, possibly to return down at 168 and face Canelo. We're not sure if that's truth or not. We're not sure. But it sounds good because he beat that ass the first time. Now, of course, it's almost like the red carpet has been rolled out and they want to say, hey, Bivol, let's be honest, man. How did it feel being the top pound for pound guy? How did it feel? It felt good, but I think I should have me defeating Saul Canelo Alvarez. I should have definitely been up there in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I should have been in the top 5. But no, Bivol. No, he came up to your division to challenge you. You didn't beat him for the titles at 168. So if you want that status, why don't we just set up a rematch and you come down to 160? No. Oh, no, 175 is my division. I feel good. No, you're not understanding us. We're talking about Canelo Alvarez, reigning, defending, undisputed, super middleweight world champion. In order for you to get full credit, right now you're setting at 49.5. In order for you to get full credit for defeating Canelo, do it twice. But the second time, it has to be down at super middleweight. You understand me, Bivol? Do we need an interpreter? Okay. The only way you're going to get full credit for Canelo Alvarez, you need to come down to 168. I know I feel I deplete myself. I'm weak. I'm not as strong. Exactly. How do you think Canelo felt when he moved up to 75? He wasn't as strong as you, man. If you want to take risk and be great, you're going to have to come down there and see that man. And we'll make sure we fluff up the purse a little bit for you. It'll be nice enough for you to rest your head, okay? But you got to come down to 68 and fight Canelo. You got to start searching the yellow pages for motherfucking nutritionists and, think about coming down to 168 so you can get full credit. That's what's going to have to happen, y'all. They're going to have to they're going to force Bivol, instead of fighting Artur Beterbiev, Beterbiev, goddammit, what we should be seeing, because I tell you, the biggest in the grand scheme of things, the biggest fight, in my opinion, right, it would be great if Bivol was to fight Beterbiev, get the titles, and you have 2 undisputed champions facing one another. That shit would be insane, dog. That's what boxing need. That would be the defibrillator that we've been waiting on. That would bring a lot of us back to life. Because you see what's been going on in the chat. You see what people have been saying in the chat. At this point, they say, you know what? I'm not gonna have any type of professionalism when it comes to boxing topics. I'm gonna talk my shit just like everything else. Cause boxing been treating me like shit. So since they want to treat me like shit, I'm gonna talk shit about boxing. That's the attitude a lot of people have. But goddamn it, that fight right there, Bivol becomes undisputed and fight Canelo. 2 undisputed fighters, 2 different weight classes. Oh my God, dog. That should be crazy. I'm rolling up. I gotta rethink. It seems. Hey man. Hey, hold on. I'm rolling that shit up, Marlon King. You gotta come up here and sign these papers, man. They're gonna put you on a 96-hour hold, dog. You can't have shit in your system. They ain't gonna let you smoke that in this motherfucker, dog. For real. You got to do 96 hours in maximum security, bro, for the shit you was pulling off in the chat. For real. I wouldn't fire that up just yet, man. I don't want you to get extra time. I'm talking to him right now. I'm trying to tell him, hey, just hold off, man. No, don't give him 12 months. Don't give him 12 months, man. Just give him 96 hours right now, maximum security. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. I got by skills, though, not just undisputed. I go by skills. Yes, sir. Both of these fighters have skills. Dimitri Bivol, Canelo Alvarez both have skills. But on that night, we clearly seen that Canelo Alvarez skills trumped. Dimitri Bivol's skills trump that of Canelo Alvarez. We clearly seen that. 154 don't have elite fighters, yeah. I said when Jamel had to fight a boxer, he lost to Castaño, in my opinion. It was kind of shaky. You know what I'm saying? I would like Jamel Charlo to fight Jarrett Hurd when he was unified. It would have been a much more solid road to undisputed if by chance he would have been able to fight Jarrett Hurd when Hurd was undefeated. Instead, he ended up fighting a third party to Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd lost to Julian J. Rock, and J. Rock lost to Jason Rosario, who lost to Jamel Charlo. You know what I'm saying? It really don't vibe with me. You know what I'm saying? It really don't vibe to me like that, bro. Skills pay the bills. For some, skills does pay the bills. For some, real talk, skills does pay the bills. Johnson on deck, what's good? TBBF, salute to WCS in the chat as well. Respect, salute to you, brother, in the building. Appreciate you pulling up. Salute. Thank you. Just seeing forced and nervous energy from Benavidez. No doubt. Good luck to Plant. That's a tall order, though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a tall order, but these are elite fighters, dog. You know? What Plant say? I'm all about doing unbelievable things or something like that. Hey, man, I got faith in Plant. He's gonna show up. A lot of people always down Plant. He's gonna show up. I got Plant winning this fight. I feel he's gonna train even more harder, like he did the Canelo fight. Plant took that year off to work on more things to his boxing. He's gonna frustrate Benavidez, in my opinion. It's possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't really give acute resistance to that shit. I can't sit up here and try to debunk it just because, just to go with the narrative, just to keep the conversation going. I believe Plant coming in there, looking pretty decent in the first half of Canelo fight, right? And then whatever happened for him to lose focus, I get it. And the way he went in there and stopped Anthony Durrell, it's a check mark in him taking some time off to work on this shit. Real talk. But not every fighter his age especially can take time off like that to work on their craft. Some of that just has to be, if you're an elite fighter, you're an elite fighter. And you should be able to, I was talking to somebody today, and I mentioned to them about fighters saying they don't watch film, right? And he kind of mentioned why that's the case. Because if you look at a fighter, because some fighters believe if they look at a fighter fighting someone else and they have a different style, that doesn't mean the fighter that they are stepping in the ring with is going to fight them the same way that they did that opponent that you might see a lot of flaws in their performance and how they went about fighting that boxer. They might come and fight you totally different because stylistically, your style is different than the opponent that he was facing on that night. Shout out to Michael Johnson Boxing Talking More. Salute to you, brother. I'm not reading too far into that stuff. You know, boxing fans there, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you being in the building, brother. You know what it is right now. We have an array of individuals in the boxing community that's just not on board with being supporters. They feel like they've been taken advantage of, bro. You know, boxing has taken advantage of us. They refuse to give us the fights that we want to see. And though we have hope, right? We have hope in March, April, potentially May. That's a couple of months away. So in between time, people are going to be acting up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be acting up. That's all I got to say. You can give Canelo the benefit of the doubt because of the language barrier. Stop it, man. See, here we go. Dundada, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the same shit that I was handing out goddamn piss test earlier. You know what I'm saying? That's the same shit I'm talking about right there. That's just like I was telling people Anderson Silva spoke damn good English. No, he only speaks Portuguese. He don't. He speaks English very well. Very, very well. Just like I was telling people, Lomachenko can speak English. What are you doing now? He trying to, gather more American fans and stuff. Canelo has been around the block. Spent it, came back, spent it again, twice, 3 times. He know what motherfucker was, Dundada. Man, see, that's what I'm talking about. Man, y'all tripping, man. I know y'all having some fun because it's Thursday, and a lot of y'all already back at home drinking because you start on Thursday and take it into the weekend. You think you're getting over on somebody. You're not getting over on me, man. I know y'all up there with a glass right now. That's why y'all acting the way you doing, bro. Let me smell a bit. Let me smell one motherfucking. I'm talking about just something to tell either somebody smoking or drinking, man. I'm timing the entire chat out, dog. All y'all getting timed out, bro. Because y'all not taking this shit serious, bro. Who told you can do shit in the comfort of your own home and then come over here to WCS and goddamn be just saying crazy shit in the chat, dog? Dundada said you can give Canelo the benefit of the doubt because of the language barrier. Canelo has been around forever and a day, bro. And he's still talking about language barriers. That's hilarious. Canelo's was fronting when he acted like motherfucker was lost in translation. Absolutely, bro. He was fronting. He just wanted to put hands on Caleb. That's all. To build the fight up. The beef may have been real with his reaction over the top, ready to throw the fight away during the press conference. Looked corny to me as hell. Now him talking about step outside, yeah, it looked corny, right? But as you know anything about PBC, they have this security team that's always there, and nothing wasn't going to happen. Nothing was going to go down. You know what I'm saying? The only thing about it is that we don't get to see an intense face-off with them face-to-face. You know what I'm saying? Like a face-off where they're close enough. They can look in each other's eyes. They can feel one another breathing. They can feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? They can feel that energy. Fist balled up. You know what I'm saying? Pupil to pupil. At any time, somebody can swing. I want to see that type of face-off. But boxing's, depending on who it is, man, boxing's changing as always, man. They let some people that have beef, face off with one another, and then I guess in this case, they want to split them up. I don't like it. I heard Canelo call people motherfucker before. Yes, sir. Maybe Canelo was really out here telling people to go fuck them others. Oh man, you talk about Caleb Floyd had him talking crazy also. No, but Showtime has recently letting guys face off with no security. That never happened. The only reason it was like that because David was up there being, overactive. Like they said, David was fidgety. He was fidgety, y'all. He was relishing in the moment, man. He was relishing deep in the moment. Benavidez tried all he could to get on Plant's skin. It didn't work. Then Plant hit him with the coke comment, made Benavidez get up. Y'all caught that? He did, man. It was smooth. I'm telling you, that's some smooth shit. Because the first time Johnson, he let it go. He was being professional. He said, "You know what? Fuck them. They keep on calling me bitch. Now I'm gonna bring up the coke. Now I'm gonna bring it up." A fighter shoving another fighter ain't odd to me. Benavidez interrupting and screaming profanities at a press conference was odd. I never seen him behave that way before. I never seen y'all behave this way before, for real. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's a new shit going on in 2023, goddammit. I'm about to go find Adrian Broner. You know what clip I'm talking about? Because I know it's been plenty of times I can go back in my live chat. I'm just going to assume, right, that Mitch from 2022 to 2023, I think he's found his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Something happened. Either he became a part of the nation. I don't know what's going on, but Mitch used to come in this mode, lighten it up with profanities. But now, if this is the same Mitch, of course, he seems like he's much more studious. He wants to articulate himself without obscenities. Before, he was just cussing boxers out. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many boxers he cussed cold out, but I had to send them apologies after I shut down the live. I say, goddamn King Mitch, yeah, I'm here to apologize on behalf of World Combat Sports. I truly apologize for what's going on. But from 2022 to 23, if you look at Mitch's comments, I pay attention to this shit, dog. It's almost like he has became, or his new occupation, he has an occupation that potentially his employers are checking out social media. Real talk. I think he is somewhat in an education department or the government, because Mitch used to come over here and light the chat up. F Ryan Garcia, motherfucking effing sissy. God damn it, I don't like that punk ass. That was Mitch. Now he's on a crusade for peace. And he's starting with his language. That's amazing, Mitch. Salute to you, brother, on your journey. Real talk. Real talk, Mitch. Salute to you, brother. I like this, Mitch, where you're not dropping F-bombs every other comment and stuff like that. That's cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be who I be. Salute to you, OG. How you feeling? I'm watching the presser now. Just got off work. It's fire. Yeah, it is, man. Shout out to IB in the building. What's popping already? The XO Factor. I just watched this crazy movie, Mr. Presser. Shout out to XO, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the XO Factory. True Meters today, man. Check these guys out. Check out Big Blunts and Boxing. Check out the live last night. The XO Factory had a fire-ass live yesterday with the panel. You had some big names on there, man. Cam was on there. You know what I'm saying? Warren G, the Mac Mob. AC was in there. Big Blunts and Boxing. And shout out to the guys doing the big on this content creator highway, bro. Yeah, that's true, WCS. They do have a history of being hotheads. They do, man. That shit run in their blood, bro. Real talk. That shit run in their DNA. I'm telling you, his father was saying bitch so much that something saliva hit the side of Benavidez's face, right? Or the back of his neck or something. And that shit absorbed quickly. All right. And it's almost like that shit activated. Almost like looking like the Transformers and shit. Goddamn Benavidez started goddamn. Hey dad, I got it from here. I got it from here, dad. I got it. He started goddamn fidgeting around, standing up. You want to go right now? We can go right now. You want to? We can go right now. We can go right now. We can take it out to the parking lot right now. We can go. Come on, bro. That was a little bit corny though. But shout out to King Mitch, man, with the $2 super chat. Salute to you. One love. Tap the like button. How Mayorga did Shane's girl. Hey, tap the like button. This definitely. I'm real. I'm being real, man. This ain't the same Mitch, man. This is somebody else, dog. This somebody else, man. This is somebody else. Look, either one, he went to California, and somebody allowed him to basically come a part of a weed dispensary out there, and they have over 60 delicious flavors. And somehow he might be a stockholder in that shit. I'm telling you, they gave him that shit that they got out the rainforest, that they give them motherfuckers that's going up for ayahuasca or something like that, them psychedelics. Something else going on with Mitch, man. This man has gave me the most super chats that he ever did. I'm telling you, this man has been reborn. He rededicated himself to the Holy Spirit, bro. If I saw Mitch right now, I guarantee you, bro, he probably got a Bible in his hand, sipping on some milk. Seriously. Either hot tea or some milk, man. Eating on oatmeal or chocolate chip cookies, man. He's probably reading the Bible right now, goddammit. I'm telling you. This isn't the Mitch I know, bro. But shout out to the $2 super chat again, brother. One love to you. Thanks for the support. MKB, I missed it too, bro. Yeah, check out that presser. I'm on the path right now, bro. The big fight's got to happen more as it should, or there be a big piece of money fading away because we're not getting our money's worth on the real. Man, I don't think we really going to be on tap to get our money's worth because the projected calendar, bro, it's just not strong as we would like it right now. Like seriously, I think a lot of people still having residual effects from 2022, 2021, and definitely 2020. At least with 2020, we knew the fights was going to be in the bubble. But then it took us in 2021, you know what I'm saying, to try to brush off that damn COVID, that pandemic that's stricken the sport. Then we get to a point where we looking real good. We like 2022. This is it. Oh shit. You know, we got Errol Spence going there against Ugas to get the third belt. You know, we got Crawford. Yeah, man, we got Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He just finished defeating Sean Porter in November 2021. We got it. This fight's gonna happen, man. This is it. This is it. All Spence has to do is go in there and beat Ugas. He beats Ugas. And the rest is what it is, God damn it. The rest is what it is, people. A lot of us have PTSD. We upset, angry, disgruntled. You know what I'm saying? I understand the attitudes in the chat, man. I understand why people are disturbed. I understand why they acting short-tempered. Because we was made a fool of, man. If you was an aerosexual. They definitely need the viewership numbers. I don't know how they're going to do it, man. Candace Slim with a $2 super chat on deck. I'm buying, but they should have done a $40 pay-per-view for them. Man, $40 is just, for these premier networks, $40 is just not going to cut it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to cut it. I can see if you BLK Prime, you having your first boxing card, cool. But even BLK Prime, sooner or later, is going to go up in price. They're going to increase that price point. Guarantee it. Shout out to Candace Lynn with $2 super chat on deck. IB says, okay. The father just showed up. His hot head today. He's been keeping it suppressed, plant under them boys' skin. They should be underneath, each other's skin, man. They got legitimate beef with one another, bro. Respect WCS, you don't push any narratives. I try not to, man. I try not to. Every now and then, I got to cook up, man. I got to get the hot grease slanging. You know what I'm saying? It's mandatory sometimes, But when we talk about boxing, it's good. Look, I got the residual effects on being in the XO factory last night into the wee hours of the AM. So, you know what I'm saying? I say today, I got to come with a boxing topic in peace. I got to come in peace. I'm going to talk about the presser. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's several other topics I can talk about, I said, I'm just going to come in peace, man. Because I was thinking about that, that live. Hopefully everything right with, that guy. I hope everything right. I did not say that, man. It was on Yayo. I simply alluded to the agitation. Yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious, man. You're getting better and better as the chat go along, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Alluding and giving people that very vivid picture there, Mitch. We all understand what that vivid picture is, right? You know what I'm saying? The man already have a history that's been well documented, public record, and you're alluding to him possibly relapsing back on that banned substance, right? That can basically derail the fight. You alluding that he may have relapsed, and now he's again a cokehead. That's what you was alluding to. Thanks for rearranging that, smoothing it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I understand, bro. Do your thing. I understand. Very, very smooth. You know what I'm saying? Very smooth. I got it. You're alluding that man is back on coke. Can't wait for this fight card to drop out. To drop as well. Them women about to put that work in. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm eager to see both of them. Both of those fights. I am. I'm eager to see that. Harrison gonna build that fight up. Get Zoo mad in one of these press conferences. Man, look, I don't think it's gonna happen there, Johnson. Like you think it's gonna happen. Zoo was just on a live stream there, Johnson. He was up there trying to make peace with an agitator. Jamel Charlo is an agitator. Tim Zoo was up there trying to be Key Mitch. He was trying to be the peacemaker. That's what he was trying to do. He said, I don't know where all of this energy is coming from. Just look, Mel Charlo, close your eyes. Let's both meditate together and try to find our center. Let's try to find our zen. Okay? I always gave you your credit, Jamel Charlo. I said you was good. I always wanted to fight that guy. And then Mel Charlo, man, I ain't never heard you say that. You ain't never hit me in the DM and do that, man. Get out of here with that nice shit you talking. Mel Charlo, listen, as I was raised up, throughout the years I was taught to give peace first. No, Tim Zoo, Tony Harrison, I don't know, bro. I'm not saying Harrison cannot pull it out of Zoo. I'm not saying that. But Zoo was up there kicking some peaceful mission type stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was really, nice. Very, very nice, man. Very nice. He was extremely jovial. I don't know if it's possible, Johnson. I'm just saying. I can't penalize Mel for being outboxed when the end result was KO. Penalty can be deserved for loss in Harrison. One though. Uzcategui. I hope Harrison can outbox him. I just hope he stays focused the whole fight, because we all know Tony Harrison can box. And I will go on record as saying I believe Tony Harrison is better than Terrell Gausha. Tony Harrison should box and have a better game plan than Terrell Gausha. Now, Gausha, in my opinion, had his bright moments. I was surprised when he knocked out my guy, Jamonte Clark. I was surprised. But it always just pinched me the wrong way when I seen him fight Erickson Lubin. I was like, God damn. If Ambien was two people, this would be them. That was one of the most boringest fights, man. It didn't really get popping to the 10th round. Seriously, it really didn't get popping to the 10th round. I said, oh. And Lubin was hurt a little bit. But everybody and anybody will say Tony Harrison better than Gausha. So if that's the case, and we've seen how Tim Tszyu fought him, really didn't have no level change or anything, a different gear. I don't know, man. I just see Tony Harrison performing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Having a pretty decent performance. When I show up on weight, and I don't test positive for cocaine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, classic. Look, I be classic. Cool Hand Luke. The way he said that. When I show up on weight. Caleb Plant hit this dude with, look, he hit him with the blade, right? He hit him with the blade. He followed through with it first. Left to right. No. Right to left. Shh. And then he came back with that motherfucker. Shh. He cut him twice, y'all. He said, when I show up on weight, being that David Benavidez had lost weight. And then he said, I don't test positive for cocaine. Classic. That's classic, bro. Classic. I still got to watch Tony Harrison interview from the Last Stand podcast that he did this week. Yeah, check that out, man. I need to watch that shit too. I need to watch the remaining part of it. David called that man a bucket of bitches. Then got on stage and thanked the Lord. Listen, Cam. I believe they said you're a comedian, right? Check this out, Cam. Look, at all the sin that we're paying the price for right now, Cam, right? Look at this shit now. Eve deceived. Eve deceived. Caused all us pain. Just think about the serpent didn't influence the man to eat the fruit. He influenced the female, the woman. And she pretty much committed the ultimate sin. In the Bible, the word ass is in there, right? Hell is in there. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure you can find bitch in the Bible. You know what? I'm going to be petty again, because one thing I like doing is being, observant, psychologically observant. Is bitch in the Bible? I'm pretty sure it's in there now. I'm about to find out. It say, does the Bible say not to cuss? Let me see what God said about females. What does he say about females? The good news comparable. I'm about to find out. It's bitch in the Bible, goddammit. For I do not understand my own actions, for I do not do what I want, but I do everything. Is bitch in the Bible? I thought they would have called an animal, a female dog or something, a bitch. I know that has to be in here, because they used to love to have livestock back in the day. They had that livestock, right? And I know they was all about sacrificing lambs, and all that shit. But I knew they probably sacrificed some shepherds, retrievers. You know what I'm saying? Some Frenchies, some Dobermans. When shit got low and they couldn't go up there and hunt them sheep, I know good and damn well they cooked some goddamn puppies. I don't see it, y'all. I'm not gonna take too much time. From what I see right here, I haven't been able to see if bitch was in the Bible. But goddamn it, damn is in the Bible, ain't it? You got damn, ass, hell. That's damn near full hand right there, bro. Damn, hell, ass in the Bible. In the Bible. As Romans 3:23 says, for all have sinned, have come short of the glory of God. All right? Can I get an amen? Man, y'all are being super nice today, dog. For real, man. What is this all, man? Y'all are identifying this man's flaws. We're talking about boxing, y'all, the hurt business, where they allow people to compete in a sport who has criminal records, who have a checkered past, who have blemishes in their life, who has exemplified that they're imperfect. This is a sport that allows you to make a living. But yet I hear y'all in the chat, y'all are being very, very understanding today. I don't know what's out there, bro, for real. When I shut down this live, I'm gonna goddamn spray Lysol all through this motherfucker for real. I'm gonna goddamn sanitize the fuck out this chat. Cause I think something going on, man. I'm serious. Something going on. I'm gonna sanitize, I'm gonna spray it down with microbean and goddamn Lysol. I'm gonna really get this shit sanitized, bro. And then I'm gonna turn on the air purifier and goddamn trying to change the air out in here. And something in this chat. Something going on, bro. Martin King Plant was being typical. Plant, in my opinion, I expected Benavidez to turn up a bit. That dude was acting a bit. Exo says facts. I'm definitely checking out the joint. Benavidez, a calm killer. He is, man. But so is Caleb Plant there, Martin King. Caleb Plant is a calm, collective, composed killer. He ain't silent, but he is calm, cool, collective now. You have to understand how calm he was during the Anthony Durrell presser. He was talking, but he was still calm, cool, collective. What was Anthony Durrell doing? Anthony Durrell was acting like he was on that powder. He was, moving all around and shit. He was acting all agitated. It didn't work out well for him, dog. The truth, but it's a press conference shit talk, makes the fight even more interesting. I agree. 100. You know what I'm saying? 100. I agree. 100. Nick sacking Thursday, for real. You ain't lying. Even though I've never held a Nick sack in my hand, period. I've seen it. Never rolled up a blunt in my life, dog. My boy Benavidez say the fight be your day. You know what? The first time I might actually try that if we get that fight we've been searching for. We get that fight. We get that fight, shawty. I might just do that on camera, goddamn. I might just join in with everybody else. Only have a panel of people who's smoking and do something different. I don't know. I don't know if I'm able to put that shit on camera, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be coughing. You know what I'm saying? Some different shit might go on, for real. Some different shit might go on. And I don't know what strand. I'm paranoid about the strand I would need. Something that's, I need something that still has THC in it. I don't need the shit that has motherfucking formaldehyde mixed with Lysol. You know what I'm saying? some all-purpose cleaners. This shit is different, dog. Goddamn ranch Doritos in that bitch, Gain washing powder, Dove soap. The shit they smoking today, man, that shit does not have THC in it. They might have 0.25 THC in it. These dudes ain't gaining weight like it was when I was coming up when they were smoking weed. Mother used to know, man, cat be big as fuck, munchies all over the place. These dudes today that smoke weed, these dudes like from 100 pounds to goddamn 165. You know what I'm saying? These dudes smoking today, man, they ain't gaining no weight. Man, all they do, they just smoke one blunt to the next. They don't even get up and get some Cheetos, bro. They're not even grabbing a bag of Cheetos, Funyuns. Grabbing a honey bun out that bitch. For real, dog. Every now and then I see IB fire up, man. You know what I'm saying? He might have on one Reebok and a Fila on the left foot, man. I say, God damn it, this shit is fucking these motherfuckers up, dog. They don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I be having this damn shades on upside down and shit. Man, it's just no joke, bro. Mad Dog on deck. What's good? I hope Benavidez don't overtrain for the fight because we got 7 weeks left. He said he's been doing 12 rounds the last 2 weeks. Listen, it's up to him, man. They at a point right now that they were supposed to fight Jose Uzcategui. That shit fell out, so they got to make adjustments, man. I mean, remember when we see Errol Spence? He was out about a month and a week or whatever. Dude looked skinny as hell. I mean, he still went in there and performed well. But shout out to Mad Dog on deck. Appreciate you pulling up. Major Key Boxing on deck in the building. Salute Major Key. I'm getting a Scoop World Comeback, breaking it down. Major Key Boxing, I listened to the show yesterday. Peace, fam. I ain't see Teach on here. Shout out to Teach, man. Where you at? Because for some reason, if I ain't seeing y'all, that means you blocked or something. You know, listen, some of these cats come on here that I can't see the comments, and I don't understand why. Either they got me blocked or they was on here in a different account. I don't know. But I can't see your comments, bro. So don't take it personal when I don't read it because I can't see it. Just like Lisa Bells, I can't see her comments. No more Mexican fighters was Canelo's excuse to duck David and Zurdo Ramirez. Yeah, on point with it. Absolutely. But you know, if you really want to examine a little bit closer, half his resume is Mexican fighters. You know what I'm saying? So it comes upon a time where you might lose a taste for Mexican fighters, but we all know that's just an excuse. Just like you said, that no more Mexican, you don't want to fight Zurdo. Well, Zurdo's out the way. Now you still have this one fighter, the Mexican monster, and you got to prove to him that you're the monster. I want to see that fight. Yeah, this kind of messed up. They are both elite boxers. I ain't going to jail at WCS. For real, dog. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be on a 96 hole. You know what I'm saying? But you get out there in GP and start talking that boxing shit. People start snitching on you. Hey, man, that dude ain't right, man. I think it should be 12 months. I'm just letting you know some information. Hey, can I get an early release? Can I get an early release? You give a little, let me out early, man. Put my time on his time, dog. Put his time on my time. Damn. Tyson Fury, a heavy weight. So he's not in my pound for pound, but honorable. Beterbiev versus Bivol. Don't let Canelo finagle your legendary status. I agree with that, man. Do what you want to do, Bivol. Stay at 175 and fight for undisputed. I'm telling you. Beterbiev looked good in that fight against Yard. And, man, his footwork was amazing. I ain't going to lie. Him and Lomachenko have somewhat of the same movement. You know what I'm saying? not side to side lateral angles, so forth. But man, that engine, bro. And hey, Bivol doesn't move around a lot, so I'm curious to see, how that's gonna play out. I want to see how Bivol handles the power of Beterbiev, and I want to see how Beterbiev handle the power of Bivol. And we did see Beterbiev, he was freaking bleeding in there with Yard. He was willing to exchange. I want to see that fight. I just hope he stands on his square, stays at 175, bro. Pick up the undisputed titles, and we can potentially see something great. I beat my last case. I said, no more copy, please. Well, guess what? This has nothing to do with you beating your other case, brother. This is somewhat of a mandatory hold. It's just like if you're being caught with a weapon in NYC, Jersey, all that. This shit is mandatory. This has nothing to do with you beating your other case. You're going to do some time. For real. That's the time with 2 M's. All right? Question is, will Bivol be afforded the luxury of staying on these pound-for-pound lists if he drains down to 168 and loses? Some people kept Canelo at 1 because the fight was at 175. Now, a lot of people didn't keep him at 1. I think he was at 1 because of what he's been able to accomplish and him being a cash cow. But if Bivol goes and loses 168, of course, he's probably coming off the list, dog. Look, he's not that high right now. Even though it's not going to be his weight class, what he should do first, Mitch, and this what makes a lot of sense to me, for him to, get a little bit higher on that list. He needs to go fight Beterbiev before he fight Canelo. Don't let, like they said up there, don't let Canelo finagle your legendary status. Don't do it. Don't let him act like he's entitled and give him all the glory. Don't do that, bro. Go there and fight Beterbiev. Fight for undisputed in your weight class, your natural weight class. Let's see, can you freaking get those titles off Beterbiev? And then your stock is going to be that much heavier when you go negotiate that fight with Canelo. Have Canelo wait that shit out, man. Have him fight a Charlo or something. Have him fight a Benavidez after John Ryder. If you enjoy boxing, hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate you, bro. We got Black History Month. I'm revisiting on my channel and let y'all cook on the boxing. And usually at WCS Modern Day Black History Reminded. Okay, for sure. I appreciate any platform I visit. He said, Ninja, I'm high. Damn, dog. See, you got that Delta 10 in your system, huh? Because a lot of people, they be, with the edibles and shit. They be on that Delta Nueve. They be on that Delta Nueve. Shit, Asia was cringy as F at those press conferences. I don't use that young ass word. Hey man, just wait till he get in this. Which Asian are you talking about? You talking about the AB? Because not too many people just call him Adrian like that. You talking about AB? Jose was beside himself. David told him to chill. He did. And that's what I was giving him credit for, Mitch. I was giving him credit for being the mediator, turning around to his dad and saying, hey, chill. I got it. Chill. I got it. He said, definitely roll back Rick. Shit, man. Rick is the man, shawty. There goes y'all repo YouTube. I'm sticking a Nick sack and beer. That's just trying to say I'm lying. $49.99 for a non-title elite matchup would have been respectfully. Man, ain't nobody trying to give us respect as the consumers. Nobody's trying to give us respect. That's why people acting the way they are, man. They're not trying to give us respect. We're just the consumers, man. That's it. Fundora is a whole different animal than Zoo. Fundora broke Lubin's face in 2 places. Where Tim got points, wins over basic opponent. Tony knows what's up. One thing that Erickson Lubin proved in that fight, though, Slim, was the fact that all you have to do is be able to box and have a little bit more power. Like, let's just think. I thought I'd never say this, verbally in English, right? I'd rather say it in a foreign language. But I'm going to use the example of Carlos Ocampo. Carlos Ocampo, for some reason, was able to go the distance with Sebastian Fundora. He wasn't able to damage him or make him wear the fight, but he was able to go the distance. Just take Tony Harrison or, a elite fighter that can box and have decent power. One that can go to the body and one that can go up top and has decent cardio, really good cardio. Not decent, really good cardio. Because you're gonna have cardio to stay in the driver's seat with Fundora. Because he does know how to box on the inside. And I heard he does that because his eyesight is not all that well. But anyway, everybody had a different game plan. Erickson Lubin had a game plan against Fundora. It did not work, but he did expose the fact that he can be dropped. You know what I'm saying? While his opponent is hurt. Then you have Carlos Ocampo who went the distance. All right. I felt that Jamonte Clark back in the day should defeated Sebastian Fundora because he outboxed him like it was cool. It was a very eurythmic display of boxing skills. Excuse me. But if you ask anybody, do you think Carlos Ocampo is better than Erickson Lubin? They're going to be like, I don't think so. But Erickson Lubin was stopped and Carlos Ocampo went the distance. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But hey, man, I got to bounce. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. As always, man, everybody that was on deck in the building, appreciate y'all. Salute. Thanks for the super chats to support the channel. If y'all choose to donate to the, Cash App, that it is right there. WCS Sports. Make sure you hit the dang sub button, the like button, pass the word. It's been great chopping it up with y'all. And I'm going to pray for y'all. For real. I'm going to pray for these boxing fans because I know what type of space y'all in, man. I'm in that space too. I know. You're at the point right now, you're a little bit delirious. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you really don't have no loyalty right now when it comes to boxing because boxing has did us dirty. They keep us in a dysfunctional relationship. I'm there with you. I'm there. I understand why people are acting the way they're acting. You know what I'm saying? That's going to continue until we see some damn good fights. And we got something coming up. Let's see how it plays out. Seriously. But until next time, y'all turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports, man. Salute to everyone who pulled up on deck. I'm out.